Where should we go, buddy?
Hello everyone, so this is a new, just a quick video, just to answer some of the questions I've had on these comments over the last, 2 years of having this channel. And just to give an update on what's happening. So, thank you for all the nice comments I receive on most of my videos. I really appreciate it. But just to start things off, this commenter here says that he loves my videos and could I make a video detailing the type of training the Ottoman military pushed onto their soldiers, like strength training with various weapons, marching drills employed. I was looking into this, and it's been a bit difficult finding the training regimes that we can look at for the Ottomans. There are some studies that I'm trying to just work through, but I think the most closest thing that we have on this would be what we have today is the Iranian Pehlavans and their Zukana, I think, training regime, which they use. It's almost like a religious training regime of calisthenics and very functional training using like kettlebells and club bells to build strength and strengthen the core muscles. You should look up some videos. It's very interesting. And given that there was a close version of the Janissary and Shiite elements, like the Bektashis and those type of Sufi orders, I would assume there's a similar training method they had back then as well. As kettlebells and club bells were not just unique to the Iranian part of the world. This commenter wants to know how to get in contact with me. I've included an email for her channel at the bottom of the link. The Bronze Monkey, could you do a video on the Ottoman army in the 18th century? My composition of armies and tactics. I am. It's coming up in the next few weeks, just working through them. It'll take some time to work through each element, but it will be a couple of videos. This commenter wouldn't want to know my CV, who I am, where I'm from. I'm just a Turkish-speaking, with Turkish relatives, and grew up overseas outside of Turkey. So it's just a love of the history and love of the culture. I too used to like to go to all the historical sites when I visit Turkey. I lived there for some time, and yeah, that's just basically. I'm not a historian in terms of qualified historian in Turkish history, but I am. I love reading Turkish history books and translating works from other sources, be it French or English, or from Turkish to English, or French to English as well. Because there are quite a few history books that we have that they just don't have translations for. You see them a lot of references of other works, but they are hard to come by and hard to find the actual sources. But that's me. I have a question. Did the Janissary unit also use light armor like gambeson or mail under the cloth, or they just didn't use any armor protection? We don't have any surviving Janissary armor. Most of what we have would be Sipahi armor that some have been falsely attributed as Janissary armors. But most likely they use a lot of chain and plate mail, not full sets of armor. They would like to scavenge as much as they can from the battlefields as well. Yeah, as I said before, they did not like to wear armor that much in terms of heavy plate mail or fight in heavy lockstep formations. But they did wear protection, of course, arms, chest pieces, not full plate, of course. Could Albanians have been part of the Sipahis as well? Yes, they could have been part of the Sipahi. Some Muslim Albanians, yes, would be in part of Sipahi as granted positions of the Timariyat. And of course, if they had been part of the Devshirme, they would have joined the Kapıkulu Suvari, or the household regiments, which is slightly different to the Sipahi. I've been watching your videos and followed your channel for a couple of months. Can you please explain the importance of the Sipahi compared to the Janissaries? Well, the Sipahi were a landholder element, very similar to the knightly class. The major difference is being they were light cavalry. They too provide a retinue and had to provide armor and weapons to the state. But for the most part of history, the Sipahi were rotated or had their positions changed. So they weren't tied to the land that they lived on. They had no hereditary claim to that land which they were given. And unlike the knights, who were like a core heavy cavalry unit, the Sipahi made the bulk of the Ottoman armies up into the 1650s, making up probably like 60%, 70% of the core army. I haven't found much information about Jewish soldiers in the Ottoman army, but I would like to make a video about the Jewish people in the Ottoman Empire, because there's quite an extensive history of them, be it the Jewish refugees that came from Spain or the ones that already lived within the empire. It's quite an interesting history, so I would like to make a video of that in the future. As a miniature painter, wargamer, I feel it's sad that they don't make Ottoman miniatures. That is true, they don't have that many Ottoman miniatures at all, in my opinion. I think the only one that makes it is the War Games company Warlord miniatures, which are not my favorite because it's very limited range and not too detailed. I think they're very old as well. Then someone should make. If I had the time and the fan base to make a war game based on early modern period, I would do it myself. But as you can see, I hardly find time to make a YouTube channel. Bro, it's been over a year now. Do you plan on uploading more of this playthrough? I didn't know people actually wanted to see it, but if people really want to see it, let me know in the comments below, and I could make more videos on this. I'm looking to make a Assassin's Creed Mirage. I'm just waiting for the game to come out. Do a full playthrough of that. That would be interesting, because I like that time period as well. That was during the uprising of Samarra, or the anarchy at Samarra. So just when not the Ottomans, but just when the Turks had been used in the caliphate in the Middle East. I've just been busy getting married, having a baby, so hardly find time for anything these days. Dude, love your videos, watching every individual one. Keep doing great work, please. Thank you so much. I've had lots of comments like these on my videos, and I really appreciate it. It's always in the back of my mind. It always makes me feel bad that I can't get to making more videos, but I will try to make more and try my best to improve the quality as well in the future. Anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for the comments and stuff I've been receiving. I would like to make more videos, I said before, but just keep subscribed, and I will continue. Thank you.